Echoes of wisdom, stories untold, legends of old, in voices bold. Where magic unfolds, adventure awaits in every fold. Joy or harm's fate, join the journey, let the magic behold.
In the heart of the golden savannah, where the earth breathes stories and the wind carries whispers of ancient magic, there lived a young girl named EKaette. Her village, a vibrant tapestry of life, moved with the rhythm of the seasons, following the paths of the migrating herds. But the savannah, in its vast beauty, also held secrets, hidden in the shadows of its ancient trees and the depths of its whispering winds. Today, we journey to a time when the world was woven with magic, and the line between the natural and the supernatural blurred. It is a tale of a lost girl, a perilous journey, and the extraordinary wisdom of the talking baobab trees that stood as silent guardians of the land. This is the story of EKaette, the lost girl, and her encounter with the ancient baobab trees of the savannah, a story that reminds us that even in the face of fear and uncertainty, the whispers of wisdom and the strength of the earth can guide us home. Join us as we explore the heart of the savannah and discover the timeless magic that lies within its whispering leaves. The sun, a molten gold orb, painted the vast savannah with its warmth. A sea of tall, golden grasses swayed gently, whispering secrets to the wind. In the distance, a migrating village moved like a slow, rhythmic pulse across the land. Their voices, a tapestry of laughter and song, mingled with the calls of distant birds. This was the time of the Great Migration, when the earth called for renewal, and the people followed its rhythm. Among them was EKaette, a girl with eyes as bright as the morning star, and a heart brimming with curiosity. She loved the stories her grandmother told her and other children. Tales of spirits and talking animals, of ancient heroes and hidden magic. Little did she know, this journey would lead her into a world where those stories became real. The sky, once clear, vibrant blue, began to darken, cloudy and stormy. A hot, dry wind picked up, whipping the tall grasses into a frenzy. Then, the storm descended, a furious dance of sand and sky. A blinding curtain of dust, EKaette, holding onto her mother's hand, stumbled and fell. Her small frame lost in the swirling chaos, the world became a blur of grit and darkness. When the storm finally subsided, the air was thick with dust. The sun a hazy, orange glow, she was alone and lost in the savannah with no idea of where her family had gone to. Then she realized she had been separated from her family and village. The familiar sounds of her village were gone, swallowed by the oppressive silence. Fear, cold and sharp, pricked at her heart, a tiny drum beating a frantic rhythm against her ribs. A 9-year-old girl alone in an unknown world, she called out, but only the wind answered. She wandered the savannah for hours with fear and fright. With sobbing tone she cried out, "Where is my mother? Where is my family? Where are the villagers?" Then she realized she is all alone. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, casting long, airy shadows across the savannah. EKaette heard it. A faint whisper, carried on the wind, like the rustling of leaves, but with a voice, a gentle murmur. Follow, follow, follow. It seemed to say, a beckoning call in the stillness. Curiosity, stronger than her fear, urged her forward. She pushed through the tall grasses, her bare feet sinking into the warm air, following the mysterious sound. The whispers grew louder, guiding her towards a grove of ancient baobab trees. Their massive trunks reaching towards the twilight sky like the arms of sleeping giants. The air around them felt different, thick with an ancient energy. And then, they spoke. Not with the rustling of leaves, but with voices, deep and resonant, like the earth itself. "Welcome, little one," said the oldest tree, Baobab Aid. His back arched with the wisdom of centuries, his voice a low rumble that seemed to come from the ground itself. A younger tree, Edem, chuckled, his voice light and playful, like the rustling of leaves in a gentle breeze. EKaette stared, with wide eyes, as the patterns of their bark formed into expressive faces. Their eyes twinkling in the fading light like distant stars. She was in a place of magic, a place where the stories were real, where the trees talked and the wind carried people. But the magic was not without its danger. Baobab Aid's voice turned grave, his tone heavy with warning. "The Hyena clan is near," he said. "They are drawn to the scent of hair, and they are cunning and cruel. Their hearts filled with darkness." The air grew heavy, and EKaette could hear the distant howls, chilling and predatory, echoing through the deepening shadows. The trees seemed to lean in, their branches forming protective shapes around her. Their leaves rustling a warning against the approaching danger. The hyenas arrived, their eyes glowing like embers in the darkness. Their snarls echoing through the night. They circled the grove, their movements fluid and predatory, their eyes fixed on EKaette. Her heart pounded like a drum, but she remembered the stories Asuko had told her, the tales of the savannah's secrets. She remembered the ways of the wild, the lessons her grandmother had taught her. She used the dry grass to make a small fire, the smoke stinging the hyenas' eyes, confusing them. She used the thorny bushes, creating a barrier, a wall of sharp, defensive points. She used the uneven ground, making them stumble, their footing unsure. She was small, but she was clever, her mind sharp and resourceful. The trees, though rooted to the earth, were not helpless. Baba Ekpenyong's deep roots sent vibrations through the ground, shaking the earth beneath the hyenas' feet, disorienting them, making them lose their balance. Edem's branches stirred, creating a sudden gust of wind, a powerful force that whipped the dust into a frenzy, blinding the hyenas. The grove became a whirlwind of earth and wind, a symphony of resistance. A testament to the power of nature's defense. As dawn painted the sky with streaks of pink and orange, the hyenas, frustrated and confused, retreated, their howls fading into the distance. And then, through the dissipating darkness, EKaette saw it. The smoke of her village's campfires, a beacon of hope in the vast savanna. She was safe, guided by the trees and the rising sun. Before she left, Baba Ekpenyong gave her a smooth, grey stone, cool to the touch. This, he said, his voice a gentle rumble, holds the wisdom of the savanna, the secrets of the earth. Keep it close, and you will never be truly lost, for the spirit of the land will guide you. Quote. EKaette returned to her village, not just with stories of survival, but with the wisdom of the talking trees. A treasure more valuable than any jewel. She told her tale of the whispering baobab, the cunning hyenas, and the power of courage and resourcefulness.
Thank you, dear friend, for sharing this time. More tales await, legends sublime. Like, share, subscribe, stay on this ride. Together we'll journey, hearts open wide. With every story and song we embrace. In the warmth of our voices, find your place.
She taught her people that nature held secrets. That respect for the land was a wisdom greater than any weapon. And that even the smallest among them could find strength in the face of fear. Her story became a part of their oral tradition, a reminder of the magic that lived in the heart of the savanna. And so, the story of EKaette and the Whispering Baobab Trees became a part of the village's lore. reminder that even in the vast, wild savannah, magic and wisdom can be found in the most unexpected places. Listen closely, and perhaps, you too will hear the whispers of the ancient trees, the voices of the earth carrying the timeless tales of the land. What stories of magic and nature do you have in your own hearts? Share them in the comments below, and let us keep the spirit of storytelling alive.
If you are a story lover, a storyteller, or interested in African folktales, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, like and comment on this video. Share this video to your circles. See you in next story.
Thank you, dear friend, for sharing this time. More tales await, legends sublime. Like, share, subscribe, stay on this ride. Together we'll journey, hearts open wide. With every story and song we embrace, in the warmth of our voices, find your place. Together we'll laugh, together we'll cry. In the rhythm of life, we'll soar high. With each melody, we'll ignite the night. In the harmony of friendship, everything's right. Moments we cherish, memories to hold, whispers of dreams and stories untold. Through valleys and mountains, side by side, in the dance of existence, we'll take our stride. Every sunset paints a new shade of gold. In the tapestry of time, our bond unfolds. As the stars align, we'll dream anew. In this canvas of life, it's me and you. The chapters we wrote, with laughter and tears, echoes of joy through the passing years. With each heartbeat we sink our souls in the book of our lives. Together we're whole. Interlude migrating, info recangers. Let the music play, let the stories flow. From the sea of emotions will continue to grow. With colors of life splashed across the sky. In this journey together, we'll always fly. Together we'll laugh, together we'll cry. In the rhythm of life, we'll soar high. With each melody, we'll ignite the nights. In the harmony of friendship, everything's right. Thank you, dear friend, for sharing this time. More tales await, legends sublime. Like, share, subscribe, stay on this ride. Together we'll journey, hearts open wide. More take you, dear friend, for sharing this time. More tales await, legends sublime. Like, share, subscribe, stay on this ride. Together we'll journey, hearts open wide.